Hello, my name's Joshua Sohn. I'm from Simsbury, Connecticut, in the northeast part of the United States. I don't know if this is the first place I would have moved abroad. Definitely having 6 years experience of teaching abroad prepared me for personal situations and how to react with cultural situations. But I think the main thing is to be open-minded. Obviously, anybody that teaches abroad should be prepared to adjust their living style to the customs and cultures of that country. So Saudi Arabia is definitely different than America, but once you get used to living in this kind of environment, I haven't had any problems. I'm currently working for a private defense contract company, and we work mainly with the Royal Saudi Air Force in Khamis Muscat, Saudi Arabia. So, I mostly work with mechanics, and in the Air Force and military field, everything's taught in English. So in order for the mechanics to communicate with the American soldiers here, and all their procedures are done in English. So my job is to make sure that they have the ability to read the required documents and communicate with their coworkers in an effective manner. What I tell everybody is it's really not all that different from teaching adults to children, because you still need to find ways for them to enjoy the material, relate to the material, and understand the material. So having teaching experience helped, but just making relationships with the students and working for their interest. And I think in any classroom environment, the students can tell if you're invested in their education. So I think the same thing here with working in a military environment. The students want you to put your best effort into improving their career, and that will go a long way. Most of what I'm doing right now is test taking skills. So sometimes students, especially in the military environment, have never been taught specific test taking skills. So what I try to do is go over the just break down the sentence into what they're actually asking for, and have the students try to narrow down the wrong answers and then maybe give them a possibility of a few correct answers. So not only am I just teaching English language, but I'm also teaching specific test taking skills and how to use sentence clues and the sentence structures to choose the correct answers. For me, I really got into teaching ELL and teaching English as a second language, specifically to be able to travel abroad. So the way I build rapport with students is, learn a little bit about their culture, learn about their hobbies, and learn about their language. I'm not by any means fluent in Arabic, but the little Arabic I know, and when I use it in class, to make them laugh or to show that I relate to them. Also compare in-class lessons to things that they like, find out about their hobbies. Football is a big thing in Saudi Arabia.
Is it?
And just, yeah, it's it's a big sport here. Football, soccer, obviously, for just to make sure that's clear. So being American, I always have to draw the comparison, but just finding out what they like and their hobbies. That way, when you relate something like a grammar point or a vocabulary, you can draw it back to a personal experience that they might be able to understand and draw a conclusion from. Like every teaching job, there are difficulties and rewards. But the best thing I like about my job right now is working with adults. So we have the in-class lessons involved in real world training. So everything that we use in the classroom is directly related to things that they directly need while they're performing their job. starting back in August, we went back to teaching in class, but from like in the height of the pandemic, I should say, from March, April, May, June, and July, we had switched to online lessons. I had 10 years of teaching experience, but switching over to teaching online is definitely a different breed of its own. So I took some online professional courses to help me adjust to teaching to that. And it was kind of, you know, learn as you go, but the courses that I took definitely helped me implement effective procedures as well. I've taken quite a few of professional development courses. And when I came across Bridge, I liked that they're, you know, first of all, they had affordable classes. Second of all, it was, the courses were specifically designed to what I was looking for, online teaching. And third, it allowed me to work full-time while taking my courses online. So that worked out well with my schedule. I really enjoyed the courses. Obviously, I've done some online professional development courses, so I was familiar with kind of work at your own pace, and you know, it gives you time to be flexible to your schedule. The best part I liked about the Bridge courses, two things. One was that the classes were directly towards what I was looking for, teaching online English. And second, I really enjoyed the quick responses from the instructors, and they really provided positive feedback to that was effective in understanding the material. Yeah, I was. That was, you know, they had a good message board where you could communicate with colleagues. And even there was like an introduction board that everybody was not required, but it was very useful to seeing like where everybody's background was from. Because, you know, on the online professional development courses, most of the people are from all over the world. So it was interesting to see how each person, their teaching situation and how it affected them. You know, I really am always trying to advance my teaching skills. So I've taken a lot of professional development courses, because with the flexibility of doing them online, it can definitely boost your resume for sure. You know, I've taken courses on teaching exams, online teaching, and what was the one, teaching ELL students with disabilities. So I just try to always improve my personal teaching skills. What's next in the future? You know, I'm pretty content with my current job situation. So I'd like to stay here for the foreseeable future. But I definitely will take some more professional development classes. I know Bridge has a lot more classes, online classes. So I'd like to take some of those in the future, and just always develop my teaching skills and try to advance my career for sure.